Abusian, the rich people of Ghana, they are lying to us. A Chai and who say, Chez me, yes, a big cheese, was a big cheese, Abusian. What all Rolls Royce, God Almighty.
Adofo yasan so Chez shabiom inti popular Acheke seller Chez Amiz ne Rolls Royce awato no generate some conversation online. Minimum we can say Magraheb baba bekasa de found sounds na Bongo ideas aba bekasa na wutie nsem mo kana Loki no omaba be expose Chez Amiz. Adofo we da magile me no ba be ko nsem ni mu ebi mo say Acheke sika entumi nto Rolls Royce. Na adofo what I know, and I said the only side I can be convinced, they say, or other businesses be all here, but Acheke no, and I be the face of the woman. Saying yes, I party and the other four, you want some one poor. Hi, Ghana gossips, me know about the some more. Because you new view and also subscribe here. Me just over subscribe, like it. I feel that share what you comment no na share video no, my brow sister. And now what down for be into me and shebi. Enti Chez Amiz. Rolls Royce awatoi. Aman for kasa found. Now the for me no babe consem ni mu. Magraheb babe kasa Acheke ne side. Now the for or say nkrofo to say Chez Amiz no. Omu try and track akese pa. Na say beti Magraheb no. Yendi kan enti bongo ideas. Bongo ideas say I've seen pictures of a woman who sells Acheke. And she has been able to buy a brand new Rolls Royce. Acheke, not crypto. Now Acheke sellers can afford $400,000. Asemo. Meanwhile, people get first class. They do online work plus side hustle. Yet them no fee afford even pragia. Yes, according to Bongo ideas, Acheke seller no credit to me $400,000 on your crypto person, on your online person, we on your forex impo. Na oni microphobic crowd, omo ye juma online, esan side hustle. Omo crowd no muntu minto pragia, ana pragia, 3-time moto no, omuntu minto obi ye. Bongo idea set to us to say, Yamine no crefwo, let's just wait and see how this Acheke movie go end. At this point, make the woman show us the kind of gari, fish, and especially the frying pan she they use, because this be spiritual Acheke. There's a bongo idea to say no. Chez Amiz the oil no intiasi anim. E on train sebio silver and I say the kind of inyoma gari o yuzu any the kika hodi Acheke no. Na obi cry side also online job and cry no on to me afford Acheke on to me afford Rolls Royce. Sorry, on to me afford 3-time motor, which is the tricycle, and I say pragiano on to me afford B. Now wow ya Acheke wait me $400,000 asem we dey mu ohun o se nya botre na ehwe senya movie no ebe ende. Now ko share comment section ase a the way amount for comment wo ho no out of one easy. My main kind couple of comments were high we are. Yabaka kutie Magraheb. Ono so ni nsem odi ababetuja. Into obi say there's a woman who sells Acheke. Ma ada in Nima for over 30 years. She never buy Corolla till today. Neso bi chira Acheke sika no entumi yesa no ni mobi kroto Acheke dibi. Toyota Corolla kro ntumi nto obi e. And obi so ababetro ha said don't be deceived. We were in this country when Anaba Namwa and Sewa Amihe were making noise that they are blessed because of their hard work, but it ended up that she was spinning her colleagues for fridge. Same way. Obi na kasa wa hano or say mema yen surprise because ye wa hanam krofo bi te se Sewa Amihe na Anaba Namwa eni omo kika ho no e wa be kasa ye se ani omo ye dwumaden e na den ba ekowie chire no mutu etwi se omu pini mba no e de man be ma no for sika any fridges na rofo oto aso say Sewa was also Henry fitting for 2,500 cedis per day. I don't know them. Go ask Councillor Lutron. He said, and I quote, that when the so-called celebrity starts their car ignition, the engine sounds ashawo. Out of war, we no be adrin to the ababetu jawa ha or chechum say no. Councillor Luttrell say so-called celebrities no. The don't best start on Mokano. No Betty, I shall when in some will be count. Obisu Betro has said, my sister has been selling Acheke since 2004. She still struggles to pay her children's school fees, but she isn't curvaceous like this woman. I'm sure the curve is the secret. Out of our way, and in some obika. Say honestly, sister Tom Acheke since 2004. Yes, or Bakra and Canibano, or Kikako, either ni 28 years muani. Yes, almost 20 years near. Still crown or struggle, say, obey Tiani bas school fees. Way, and in someone crop can on social media, and also now almighty Magraheb. Also, the need about between out of war in some Magraheb can video way muno. Out of war, sometimes I am in Tiasia. On social media, no, so we be or no believe and a wow JJJ. Who be or no believe pa wow JJJ, cause there are so many fake things online. Out of war, my mind that out. With the anti Magraheb in some more can decide. And yet, and Fambra.
Abusian, the rich people of Ghana, they are lying to us. Chais and who say, Chez Amiz, yes, a big cheese, was a big cheese, Abusian. What all Rolls Royce, God Almighty. But before class all the BTS in the Rolls Royce this one. A China RNAQ40 started here, Richard Magraheb, or celebrating 40 years for Ghana, the biggest birthday bash in Ghana's history.
Let's welcome the man of the hour, Richard
I was your Acheke for my ankasa. A started no or your interview or say, baby, I was doing one just by getting there. Then Shasiem no baby no. Now Timo Huraba saying 5,000 plates was saying a day.
I was a kitchen porter. I wash as many as about 5,000 dishes a day.
You don't need it.
I'm up for a Brenaya mass who said, Nina was bullshit. What I say? Plate washing may be true, but not the quantity. No, the quantity of 5,000? Not possible. What I say?
I was a kitchen porter. I wash as many as about 5,000 dishes a day.
You don't need it.
So people had their doubts. You go reach and one a boa chama, manity properly, my benyasika one. So you know, at least in Tiasia womb, and then through that, you know, what in the other businesses are. So here video talking about that, and I'm not being business and so Magraheb. Meeting 1,000 places a day. I'm not seeing the money. And I'm like, Chama, you see, the 4,000 was back in the day. If you want to surpass that Chama or do exactly what he did to get that, you know, money now, you gotta start thinking about washing like 5,000 or 6,000 plates a day.
I wash as many as about 5,000 dishes a day.
You don't need it.
You gotta cut one of your hand off and get some robot and, you know, I just say you're not making that money, at least that way.
My private jet is for myself and my mom.
During that birthday bash, you know, I was here Chama top Bugatti, about $4 million. Top private jet, over $20 million. You know, Nina just to show, say, oh, man, for 10 years. And then no concord that. Adia Chez Chez Amiz, Abusia. Lady night then, you want to go Rolls Royce in the Now, the Rolls Royce now what ton? You see, Colin. That Rolls Royce is worth $450,000. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense because if you have money, you can buy whatever you want. Okay, then business is the way so yeah. That's what I check.
Hey.
Rich people of Ghana, you guys are lying to us.
Hey.
There's no way. So team the Acheke got Rolls Royce. I've eaten Acheke before when I was in Ghana last December. What I say? That's what Acheke turned in, you know, $450,000 to buy a colony. And the crazy and shocking part to say, or say afterwards, right now, what she's thinking about next is a private jet or better a big cheese. You said, then you go home. Me when I was okay, right? It's either two things. One, the rich people are not showing us exactly how they made their money. Or two, they are doing more stuff than what is advertised. So, I don't know, yeah.
Hey.
It's possible to sell food and then, you know, buy Rolls Royce. Because he said you are ton quantity motor Rolls Royce of $450,000 war country called Ghana Mua. Nan yo buonye suro. Obonye suro. Eze koto plane manu. I swear down. Eze nisika wanya rana. Eze team to plane. God Almighty. The news or the videos nakete online of, sister or taking kind of Rolls Royce around and stuff, People asked questions. Say how? How? And then people were like, okay, if she can buy Rolls Royce of 450,000 and the only backlash she's kind of getting is Acheke Noton. So how far? How many, like, Acheke Noton, how many boxes of Acheke Noton in a day? It's in 1 million years saying. Now it will be like Shatter Don Wally. Shatter Smokoto Rolls Royce. I'm about to say, nah, Rolls Royce new Obidia. Or the flex. We won't believe or can't believe the Rolls Royce in the audio. But it's perfectly acceptable. If Obi Oton Acheke can buy a Rolls Royce, but to be all kind of an illustrious music area to say Shatter Wally, to be a fake. So how is that possible? It's like kind of a double standard before Wally. You know what I mean? Now Wally talks a lot. So I'm for a brain says, oh, Wale can't Wale can't buy a Rolls Royce. Wale music doesn't even go international. Nisika right now Wale crowd doesn't do much kind of events or performances. In the Rolls Royce in there. Yeah, they are doubting it. But Wale is Wale.
Hey.
But still, when we come back to Mrs. and Amiz or Chez Amiz, that lady what follow there you can cry face so Kumas ko birthday you be on and I say event be mechanics I don't know say their birthday. And then the amount of money you share I think it's a rich condo so say if I'm not mistaken. Scale share go I see 50,009 to 50,000 I think it was much more than that. And then say she's a big spender and not just on uncle but the click amount for within her circle. They spend money a lot, and they have money to spend, mechanism. And now, the biggest news is that we acquire Rolls Royce worth $450,000. The crazy part of buying cars like that from outside, it's not even the car price, but you have to pay like 30 to 40% of the car in the value to actually for import duties in the car. Send your buyer. Car from Porto or whatever, I use in Ghana. So that 450,000 may be the cost of the car. So you have to add at least $250,000, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, to clear it. So that means the car value, right now it's not even $450,000, but about $600,000 or $700,000. Yeah. And you are telling me so all of this money came from Acheke.
Hey.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you 100%. Now, man, for one more comment section as well. All they do is doubt. Can what is one? Capito did you need that? I will react your buy. What I say, Papa Beku, yes, Bojan Kerenim, Piquet, they have your Kobe because SDA near or Salmon. You can't trust that guy. SDA near or Shepre Contra, unreal, but or more no know here. You see, Nipa biti saying. I saw them what they so jai. So all these people in they are naysayers. They are asking the question. Rolls Royce, where did she get the money? And that's the reason why the initial, statement of this video say, as Ghana, they are not telling us the truth. Because you can tell me Zotimu group plays 4,000 and then you have multiple millions and millions and millions.
I wash as many as about 5,000 dishes a day.
How to be good? What I say? And now, you be a ton of Acheke, auto Rolls Royce, which means a month where you could be toughin can now simply buy a Toyota Highlander. If you're not buying that, I will say you're broke. More than me. I swear down.
Instead of what say Magraheb no ababe kasano, I understand say post and I say video where I may no be disagree with Chez Amiz post no. Yes, I understand you. You to me disagree. The thing is, it's either say our side business be or outside business somebody my ente. But to come and say Acheke seller, Acheke nkwano the year any day, massa. You all know say all be lie. All be lie. Hi Ghana gossips. Mami wadrin show comments ni mu. No subscribe here. May I just subscribe, like, and I feel the chewadwin. I will comment in the moon.